The future of America is looking worse each day. If something really bad happens, are you prepared to protect your family? If not, My Patriot Supply is the nation's #1 preparedness company, and they've served millions of American families. Right now, you can save 25% off their popular 4-week emergency food kit, which will keep you well fed with 4 weeks worth of breakfast, lunch, dinner, drinks, and snacks totaling over 2,000 calories a day. This food stays fresh for up to 25 years in proper storage, so it will be there when you need it. So don't wait. Go to preparewithbill.com for more info. Good Sunday evening. I'm still reporting on the coup. The LA Times seems pretty desperate to somehow, some way defeat Larry Elder in the September 14th recall election to remove California Governor Gavin Newsom. In their Friday edition, the Times begged for someone to bring a Hail Mary lawsuit that would go directly to the California Supreme Court. Time is running out for a lawsuit to be brought to challenge the recall procedure, but it's not too late. Voters need to quickly bring a lawsuit, ideally directly in the California Supreme Court, where justices could declare unconstitutional the method of choosing a successor if the governor is recalled. I mean, this is a part of the California Constitution. Wouldn't citizens have to vote on this? Hasn't this undergone judicial scrutiny in the past? Or is the LA Times just so totally out of options that they have to go this far afield? But they go on. Opinion polls show that the vote is likely to be close on whether to recall Governor Gavin Newsom, and that if he is recalled, none of the candidates is likely to get more than 20% of the vote. The result is a virtual certainty that if Newsom is recalled, he will get far more votes, probably more than twice as many, as whoever would replace him. There easily could be a situation in which 49% of the voters want Newsom to remain, but because he is recalled, a successor who garnered less than 20% of the votes would replace him. Yes, but that's a part of the California Constitution. That's the way they set it up. This on top of rumors that California Dems will take any risk to win. Why? 88-year-old senior U.S. Senator Dianne Feinstein is said to be in very poor health, and if she had to resign due to health concerns before the 2022 election and Larry Elder was governor, then he could appoint another conservative, or even himself, to take her place in the United States Senate and thereby give the Republicans an outright majority. On Maria Bartiromo's show this morning, former Speaker of the House Newt Gingrich posed an unbelievable scenario that he believes is afoot. Although we can't agree that the desperados are this desperate in the light of the furor over the 2020 elections, we think it's important to understand that this story is out there, and you may hear more about it in the 3 weeks before the September 14th recall election.
Vice President Kamala Harris is getting set to travel to California this week to fundraise and lobby for Governor Newsom. Newt, it's just incredible that we haven't heard a peep from the vice president or many Democrats. They're running away from this story.
Why they happened to pick sending her to Vietnam at this time is a little strange, but I don't think they thought that Afghanistan was going to collapse this fast, so they didn't think about the optics of the two places. She's on the way back from Asia. Newsom, the governor of California, is in deep trouble. She's his very close ally. Frankly, what people ought to look at is this is going to be an election where they go all out to steal the referendum. The Secretary of State of California has now said you can print your own ballots. I mean, you think about this. You talk about the opposite of election integrity. They're going to allow you to print your own ballots. They're going to allow people to come around and harvest your ballot. So the unions will be out there and they'll make sure that everybody votes even if they don't vote. And I think this may well be the most rigged statewide election we've seen probably in at least a half century. And I think people should look carefully at this because there's pretty good evidence that if Newsom is in a straight, honest count, he probably has a good chance of losing. But if they can stuff every ballot box in California, and they can cheat in every way possible, and so she's part of raising the money to pay for the cheating. I mean, that's just that simple. It's not complicated.
That is so extraordinary, and that is the reason we continue to focus on all of these audits going on across the country. We want fair and free elections.
I'm still reporting from just outside the soon-to-be restored citadel of world freedom. Good day.